Hello guys, Vizarishi bringing you another Total War Warhammer replay with commentary for today's battle. I'm playing as forces of Khorne, who are being led by a Herald of Khorne on top of his Juggernaut, or I think that's the name of the beast that these guys are riding. And we're going against Slaanesh, who are being led by Nekari, and I have to say my opponent was playing a really nice Slaanesh game. That's why I decided to showcase this game, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So let's talk about the armies. Play the game in normal speed, move in, let's see. So what I have learned and from watching other YouTubers and other content creators is that you really don't need to rush in to capture the points. I mean, it's even better if you just wait for your opponent to capture some of the points, try to outvalue them, kill more units, and then when your opponent has maybe around 2000 victory tickets over you, then try to engage and capture the points. That way you're gonna get some bonus supplies, and yeah, winning is going to be easier. So yeah, we'll see how we do here. For my army, I have 2 Exalted Bloodletters of Khorne, a unit of Bloodletters of Khorne, 2 Spawn of Khorne. I just summoned this one as well. I'm probably going to summon the Regiment of Renown Exalted Bloodletters because, yeah, you need them. These guys are the best unit you have in most matchups. For the Lord, I already talked about Herald. I just have his buffs, Revel in Slaughter and Locus of Wrath, which are both buff abilities. And for our cultists, we have them on their horse and with the summon ability. So Nekari is coming in, going for the Herald. He misses, and with that we just got a lot of damage on Nekari, which is pretty nice. I was pretty happy about that. I think we did around 1300 damage, which is insane. That was just one exchange. I was pretty stoked right there. I was pretty happy. I'm probably gonna summon my exalted unit here. Both of us, me and my opponent, are not going to contest objective number 3. We're just going to try to go for objective number 1 and 2. So let's talk about the rest of the army. These guys are here. So yeah, the Hellforge host, the Exalted Bloodletters have joined in. For our opponent, let's see, 1, 2 Marauders of Slaanesh with Hell Scourges. We have Demonists of Slaanesh, just one of them, and the Regiment of Bringers of Beguilement, Demonists of Slaanesh, Exalted Demonists of Slaanesh. With also 3 Spawn of Slaanesh. So we both have 3 right now. I was really curious to see which one of these units are best at. From my prior knowledge, I thought that the Khorne spawns are better. We'll see how they do. The fast units are trickling in. Seagulls are joining in the battle, which are going to do pretty great if my opponent is able to control the battle. At this stage, I thought I wasn't sure of how the victory points and the timing should be when to attack. So I'm just moving in, trying to start a battle, and I thought to myself that I'm going to be able to capture the points when my opponent has around 2000 victory tickets here. So I sent in the Herald, and now the Khorne, Spawn of Khorne, have joined in. I got the charge on my opponent. The Bloodletters are going after the Bringers of Beguilement. My cultists are chasing Nekari because I know how much damage they can do. And yeah, so I'm trying to do as much damage as possible to Nekari. I was pretty sure that my Goon Squad can beat Nekari, but unfortunately my Herald is stuck. And this is one of the things that my opponent does. He's using the what's the name of the spell, the shard, the slicing shards, while my units are rampaged here by these the Regiment of Renowned Exalted Bloodletters, not Bloodletters, the Demons of Slaanesh. So let's see the damage. It's probably gonna do decent, not the best. I was able to dodge that a bit, and I don't know, it it looks like it didn't go for a full duration. So just like that, one of my cultists are done. Even though we were able to do some damage, Nekari was able to beat the brakes off of my cultists, and my opponent is sending the Seekers, which means this cultist is done. So at the last moment I was able to summon my second Bloodletter summon here. I think I used one of them here, yeah, which they just run out. So, and my opponent is moving to the other objective, the objective number 1, which he used the Seekers to try to win the engagement, even though we had some exalted Bloodletters here. But overall, we were able to win the objective number 2. I'm probably gonna win this objective if my Bloodletters, unfortunately, they're chasing these guys to the forest, which is not great. The spawn of Khorne are winning, and another beautiful cast doing a lot of damage to my spawn and Hellforge host. That one was a good one. So I use these Chaos Warhounds to try to finish these units off. These guys have decent weapon strength, but yeah, right now they're debuffed, unfortunately. So I used Locus of Wrath because my lord is gone as well. Nekari is insane. I didn't remember that. I mean, I did remember that I had to send all of my goon squads at Nekari at the same time, but unfortunately most of the time they got stuck into the large units, and Nekari is pretty fast. He can just run out and yeah, just kill units and just run out. And he's getting a lot of Harvesters of Soul procs as well. If you guys don't know, for the guys who don't know, whenever a unit gets wiped out around Nekari, he's getting a lot of healing here and vigor per second back as well. So at this stage, I'm just trying to send units that are not going to get disintegrated. The demons are going to get wiped out when their leadership is low. So I'm just sending units that are not demons right now, but even with that, the Chaos Warhounds, even though they're not going to get disintegrated, they're just have just a bit their leadership is too low. That's what I'm trying to say here. The Chaos Furies are going to be fine, but these guys are also going to disintegrate as well. So we're gonna do decent amount of damage here probably. Let's see. They're not hitting for some reason. They stopped. I'm not sure what's happening there, but yeah, if these guys hit, they would have done a decent amount of damage because Nekari doesn't have a lot of armor. So I'm just trying to move the rest of my units from objective number 2 and objective number 3, which I was able to capture with these Flesh Hounds, and then yeah, we're holding Nekari in place. If we're able to finish him off, we're just gonna win this battle easily. But my opponent summoning another Exalted Demons of Slaanesh, the Regiment of Renown variant, Bringers of Beguilement. Yeah, this unit is going to be really hard to deal with. So yeah, really scary stuff. The objective number 1 is my opponent, but the other 2 is mine. We're at this point, our differences, victory defense ticket differences is less than 1,000. So I'm not getting the bonus 5 victory point, which is not ideal. But I'm trying to summon the spawn, who are pretty good against Slaanesh. Look at the amount of damage we were able to do to it, but still my opponent is playing really wisely, getting out of the battle and going after the units that get disintegrated. So one of our Bloodletters, Exalted Bloodletters, who chased the unit to the forest, is now back, which is really needed. And at this point, I knew if I was able to capture Nekari, finish him off, we're going to be able to win. But the Seekers are no joke, and with their really high melee stats and the buffs they're going to get from the Lore of Slaanesh, the Blissful Rapture, they're probably gonna be able to deal with a lot of my units here. But again, the spawn are here. If Nekari gets assassinated here, we're gonna be able to win this pretty easily. I have no doubt about it. Another unit of summon, another unit of spawn is also here, but unfortunately Nekari can just walk through my units pretty easily, and at the same time he's just getting a lot of harvesters of souls procs, which means a lot of healings. And yeah, if he just moves, I'm not gonna be able to capture him. And I have to say, my opponent was using the army abilities of Slaanesh pretty well, rampaging my units, holding them in places, doing damage. And yeah, that was a pretty stressful battle. So I'm just trying to get rid of the Health Riders here. They were pretty damaged, so I'm just going to go after them. They're broken. Now going after the Health Riders, and I think I'm gonna do decently against them. Yeah, that's why my opponent is using Willing Prey, one of the strongest ability on enemy, I mean generals, demon generals here. And look at this, he's doing so great here. He's sending the Health Riders back. I don't know if this was intentional or not, but he took my Furies and brought them near Nekari. Now he's getting another proc of Harvesters of Soul, which is insane. Then my opponent was a really great Slaanesh player, I have to say. I think we played another game as well. He's overall a really great player here. But at this stage, when we were unable to kill Slaanesh at this part, I don't think I'm gonna be able to come back at this stage. I mean, I have 2 objectives, but that doesn't work in my favor. It actually works in my opponent's favor because he's getting more supplies, because I have more than one. Yeah, I'm getting at a few seconds I'm gonna get more than 1000 tickets than him, and that means he's gonna get more supplies, and more units are going to be trickled in the battlefield, and I'm just gonna get board wiped at some stage. He can go after some units. I'm trying to capture this objective. My hope at this part is just try to capture points, as many points as possible. I think I butchered that, but you guys don't know what I mean. But yeah, that's the only way I can win. I don't have enough units in the battlefield, and my opponent has the mobility advantage. And yeah, let's just fast forward a bit. My opponent's probably gonna summon some units. These guys are Chaos Warhounds, so they're just gonna get destroyed. Yeah, just like that with one charge. The Flesh Hounds are not gonna be able to stand up to Nekari. He's gonna get another proc, and at this part, yeah, all of the objectives are my opponent. And look at this, this was so frustrating, but it was pretty thrilling as well. No way to win it. I just gave up, but have to say GG to my opponent. Really nice place here. So what was my greatest mistake in this battle was that I didn't keep my goon squad in near each other, and I didn't send them to deal with Nekari. That's why yeah, one of them did fine, but overall not the greatest value here. So that was my biggest mistake, not being able to goon Nekari. The Bloodletters did fine. One of them did good, the other one okay, I guess. But look at this, spawn are really strong. I don't know how to say it. These guys, maybe they might be the best unit in Khorne's roster. They usually do great against everything. And this Bloodletters, wow, these guys did really well. So let's see the other army. This one did okay. As I said, both of the other spawns did great. I wasn't able to summon them. The Hounds usually do good in this matchup. The Furies, not the best. This one did fine, but yeah, not. Even though we did some, we were able to get some decent value. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, 4,600 damage value on Nekari, insane. The Bringers of Beguilement, I think they pay for themselves. Even though the spawn of Slaanesh they were able to hold my Khorne spawns in place for a long time, so that might be the reason that these guys, my opponent, was able to win. Yeah, look at this insane value. These Seekers are so strong if they get their charge. If you don't go for a straight up fight, they're just gonna destroy everything. Look at this 4,000 value on a 1,000 gold unit. Their value is even better than Nikari. The other spawn, yeah, not the best, but the fast units, yeah, they carry the game with Nikari. So really great showcase from my opponent, getting the best amount of value you can get, most amount of value you can get on Nikari's Harvester of Souls, and overall really nice play. And I guess that's it for this battle, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you consider leaving a like and subscribing. It would really help me and my channel grow. And I guess that's it. Catch you all later. Bye.